What's up, everybody? I'm Charissa Nicole here with Center Stage Magazine. We are at the basement in beautiful downtown Nashville. And this girl right here, Miss Allison Iraheta, just played a badass show with Halo Circus. You guys, holy crap.
Yes.
Hey.
Holy crap. You've never heard that, right? How do you feel?
Oh, it feels great. I mean, the room was full of great people.
Amazing.
You. And it's just good to be here. We had no idea this was possible. And we're here. And we're on tour. And we're just making friends. And everyone's been so good to us.
Yeah, Nashville's a good place for that.
And everyone here has been like, just feels like family already.
Oh, okay. Well, buy me dinner.
We're getting married. Like, that's
we're getting married.
Yeah,
Sorry, babe.
sorry.
Anyway, how are you guys feeling? Thank you for dressing up, by the way. This is
Mateo's got the finest fashion here.
Obviously.
I put my tie on. He's wearing Cactus Records this evening.
Oh yes, Cactus Records. That's
Tie
where
by
we were.
Stamos.
In Texas.
Tie by Stamos.
That was
I love
2
it.
days ago.
It was a good night.
It felt like a big party in here. The basement was a really cool venue. It was just small. Everyone was packed in, and the crowd was really awesome. Like, it felt good. It was.
Yeah, for sure.
Dave Pahanish was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You guys had some pretty cool
Mind-blowing.
acts in front of you,
Oh
which
my
was,
gosh.
I mean, it just made the whole night like
Just, wow.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you blew the roof off this place. I'm
Oh,
sorry. Like,
thank
you
you.
are
We
making
had
me
fun.
miss my rock band back in LA.
That's incredible.
You're making me miss so many things.
Is that like a thing? Do we have to fix the roof? Or is
You,
it-
yeah, you have to repair it, but it's okay.
Oh, no.
You do because
Yeah.
you're brown.
Okay,
Because you're
we-
brown.
Like you're the only one
It's a
that thought
thing.
of it.
It's a thing.
It's in your blood.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
get my
it's-
toolbox.
You have a toolbox. You conveniently in your drum set.
That's hilarious.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she destroyed his cymbal at the last song. I thought it was awesome. Like, we're gonna bury it later.
No,
Don't worry about it.
yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
You guys made
awesome.
You guys
It's
made
great.
it feel so good.
Oh, it was
You
good.
were
Your
loud,
your
yeah.
stage presence, your everything up there is just
you.
is unbelievable. Now, as a fellow performer, I know the high that I get from being on the stage and performing and just, getting it out. But what is your favorite thing about performing? Like, what does that give you?
I guess it gives me the opportunity to in a weird way hide behind something, and even with them I feel like I have just this wall of protection to be as vulnerable and as naked as possible.
Yeah. So it's like a glass.
Yeah, I mean, I black out. Like,
Yeah. I noticed.
I really don't. Yeah, no, I mean, my
Yeah,
eyes are probably
yeah.
crossing, and
No.
I don't really recall where I go. Like, I remember people and seeing them, but it's definitely another place I get to experience,
Sure.
and I really love going there. It's
Absolutely,
so much
absolutely.
fun.
Well, and the best thing about watching that, especially with all you guys, is I don't think it matters where you are or how many people are in the audience. The energy, you're driving it from each other.
Yeah,
And that's
no,
one thing that I love watching in bands, because sometimes you can see the guitar player sitting over there kind of snoozing while the rest of the band is like rocking out. Like,
Why you always gotta be sleeping on stage, man?
No, but all you guys, I mean, the energy, unbelievable.
He's sleeping now.
Yeah.
Carissa's gonna be at that show. You cannot sleep on stage.
So Mateo and I just found out that we have like a weird history.
yeah.
So talk about that.
Weirdest history.
It's not the weirdest, but we actually not really met, but I don't know that we really met. But I recognized him. I wasn't your teacher, but I recognized him. I don't teach drums. But anyways, I recognized him from a school I used to teach at in Hollywood. Anyways, so weird.
So wait, so you
I?
taught at the school that I went to?
I did.
But
I was a vocal instructor. No, I was a vocal instructor.
Oh,
I could have taught you some things though. You know what I mean?
this is like Interstellar.
Wait,
Am I in the book?
I did.
Out there? That's
I did.
amazing.
Yeah. So, okay, I have another question for you.
Okay.
Because I was noticing this. We were listening to your CD on the way over here, and,
Oh.
lots of amazing, amazing songs. But one thing that struck me, you obviously have a Hispanic heritage.
Yeah.
Okay. What is that? Can we talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, well, my family's Salvadorian.
Okay.
And I started singing rancheras first. And I, at the age of like 6 or 7, I started working at our neighborhood furniture store singing rancheras. for like 4 hours after school, and like literally in a furniture store next to beds. And yeah, I mean, my whole family, we loved all kinds of music, and my grandma introduced me to like serious rancheras, and I grew up in South Central, so that was very brown.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, you know, writing this album felt like an opportunity, or not even an opportunity. Yeah. I think this album wrote itself. It just wanted to pull from my upbringing, and we just went there, and it feels best. It represented with all of these guys.
Absolutely, and that was actually gonna be my next question, is because I'm assuming it was important for you to bring in that heritage into this album.
Yeah,
I mean, you've got what? Is it 3 songs or 4 on the album that are in Spanish? Ish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we do Spanglish, so I
love it.
Like jump
Yeah.
that there.
I mean that resonates with me. I'm also Hispanic. I'm actually mestiza. I don't know if anybody knows what that is, but anyways.
Wait, I want to know what mestiza
Okay,
is.
mestiza is Spanish and Native American.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay.
It's not a very happy story of the how that all happened, but here I am.
But here
and
you are. No, that's amazing.
Made it through.
Yeah.
well, I wasn't around when all that happened. But anyways, you were about to say something. Did I interrupt you?
No, I like talking about the bilingual element about the band and about it's an honest evolution of her history.
Sure.
We just played Texas. We played 3 shows. Well, actually, we played 3 shows in Houston, but we played Dallas and Austin and Houston. And the funny thing about the Texas audience is they don't bat an eyelash on the Spanish stuff.
Right.
They've been around it their whole lives, for generations. So we get asked a lot, it's a bilingual band, that's unusual. Are there any other bilingual rock bands? Like, people really think it's a new thing. Not a new thing.
Been around for a long time.
It's just
Long time.
It's a conversation, it's a culture, and I think people like Allison, she has such a unique story that it just sort of translated well to art.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing. Your voice, when you... Okay, well, I'm going to talk about my favorite song right now, because we listened to it on the way over, but what is it?
Can't Take You.
Thank you. I was going to say Can't Keep You, but that's not right. Can't Take You, yes.
Can't take you anywhere.
Can't Take You Anywhere, Can't Take You Home, Can't Take You to Sushi, because it's like, anyway.
$1 billion.
No, but that song, like the way that you sing it, your vocals in it, the music, everything is just powerful and emotional. And I'm assuming you write most of your things, most of your songs.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, personal story.
Yeah. You Can't Take You Away From Me? Yeah, it's actually
Let's hear about that.
yeah, you want to hear it? It's actually about a dog I had to put down.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, right. No
Oh.
one usually does. That one gets laughed sometimes.
Intro.
Yeah, I remember the first time I talked about it, and someone thought I was joking, and I was like, yeah, the song's about a dog I put down, and all you hear is, "Wah!" in the background. Someone started laughing. But we were approached to write for Frankenweenie, and we wrote that song in like, I just put my dog down.
Aw.
So and we were listening to a lot of Brenda Lee and Paul Williams,
And Roy Orbison.
and Roy Orbison. So like we tried to take it there with like that chorus and just the simpleness of it.
Yeah, it was kind of like letting the experience of loss filter through a human relationship. So it wasn't, although she was expressing what she was going through emotionally, the metaphor was more of a human relationship.
Yeah.
And so I think
It transcends all barriers of
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
that I think, and that's what we tried to get from Roy Orbison and Brenda Lee is when you hear their melodies and their choruses, it's universal.
Yeah.
It's universally sad.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think that's what we tried to do.
Wow, that's very cool that you guys pulled from such amazing, and I don't want to say old artists, but you know what I'm saying, classic artists.
They
That's a better term
started a
for
lot,
it.
so
Yeah. That's great.
I think it's a good time in music right now to kind of look back and see what people were doing and maybe speak a different language and move stuff forward,
Absolutely, and the classics never die, and I feel like we're running out of ideas anyway, so why not pull? That's a great thing. I love that. Oh man. Okay. Well, let's see what's next here. You guys have been how many cities now?
Oh, jeez. Wow, that's a crazy.
10
Four.
probably.
I think this was 5.
10.
I think this is number 5.
Okay, so yeah, we
Oh,
had
for
a
this run.
we had a West Coast run before this, and we took like a week break. We did how many shows in the West?
5.
And then we started here at Denver, Dallas, Austin, Houston.
Nashville.
Okay, so that's 10 altogether.
Yeah, 10 altogether. Yep.
I love it. You should create a rap, and then just like
of where we've been
good.
and do it at the end of our show.
you should.
In a 16-hour car drive,
Dallas.
it's easy to come
Yes,
up
you can get very creative on that. So you were talking about Houston, and you were talking about these ginormous mosquitoes,
Listen,
dude.
You had to take a fork.
No, and it's funny because like
Allison had a fork.
I'm battling. I mean, I have pants on. I don't want to like strip
Yeah.
down, but I have that going on too because
do they like brown blood? Is
They
that
do,
why?
man. We're sweeter.
They
you know what I'm saying?
didn't bite them.
We're
Look
sweeter.
at that.
Not,
Just nothing.
Yeah, we got nothing.
My skin's so smooth.
They're like Cuban, Salvadorian.
Yeah, and mestiza.
Yes, mestiza.
What is that? I don't know, but it's delicious.
It's spicy.
Yeah. You don't even know. Okay. No, but my family's from Texas, so every time I go there, I'm like, good lord. Well, they're from Beaumont originally, but they're now in Wimberley. Are you from? Yeah. My brother-in-law still lives in Houston.
Houston's great.
Yeah.
Houston's great to us.
We've lost Mateo. That's okay. So.
longer than I thought he would.
Kick in.
Yeah, number 4.
That's hilarious.
Had an experience.
So your song Desire, video Desire, getting a lot of recognition, getting a lot of notable. That's awesome. Like that's got to feel amazing.
And Nick Egan, director, he captured just what we tried to say in all of our songs and who we are even live. We love that video.
No.
I'm really happy that people are.
Yeah,
talking
y'all need to check it out. Seriously.
Yeah, I'm really happy that people.
It's good stuff. You got like some. I mean, these guys aren't half bad. You know what I mean?
They're my.
They got a story.
They're all in my heart. I love them so much. They're all
Aww.
incredible.
Can I see a group hug right now?
Let's do it.
This is a beautiful thing. Oh, I'll get in here. Oh, she leaves. I just want to get in. I just want to feel the love. You're gonna hear noises.
After show.
All right, I want to get down to the nitty gritty. You guys have been on the road for a while now. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I always.
Feels like we've been on the road for years.
Okay. I always ask these questions because to me it's like interesting.
Okay.
It's interesting facts. Okay. Weirdest eater.
Weirdest eater.
Between us?
Yes.
Ooh. Really? Only because you went there.
It's got to be me. I'm the odd guy out because
Yeah.
I'll get the burger with bacon and I'll get the pastrami sandwich and
Listen,
I'll
listen,
drink beer.
You did
See, but
put a
that all
banana
sounds
next
more-
to your
It's
sandwich
either
today.
him or the 3 of us equally.
Right. Yeah.
That's funny. Okay. Messiest.
Oh, no.
Oh. I don't know, cause we're not that
pretty-
bad. Our
We're-
Airbnb
We're that
hosts
like
love
relentless
us.
combination of people who want to work hard
Yeah.
and do everything it takes to succeed.
Are you getting paid to say this or?
Right.
We are.
When we start crying?
Yeah. Cue the tears. Now go.
I think I probably get the messiest, but I think we all clean up pretty well.
Yes. What I was
Because like when I get to an Airbnb, I just open my suitcase and I throw everything everywhere, and then I'm like, oh, there's that thing and that other thing.
it's
But
like
then
a
if I
tornado
get-
hits his room, I peek in and I'm like, wow. And then,
Yeah.
but when it's time to
And I'm
go
like
on to the
salsa
next city,
dancing and playing with my
Castanets.
castanets, and Brian's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Underwear, it's a whole weird thing, but sometimes
It's getting real, folks. It's getting real. All right, and you're going on to where next?
Gosh, Atlanta.
tomorrow.
Okay. And how many more cities?
15, 20.
We're adding some. We keep adding a few. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was,
we're hoping that more. Just
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
us out on the road, kids.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're doing a crowdfunded tour, right? So every single show is the same thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, now that we're adding stuff and you know, we got at it, like we did a Riverside Festival a few weeks ago. Yeah, I mean the crowdfunding thing is, you know, just people choosing their town on a map and getting us here. Like today we had this guy, one guy, Adam Wayne, and then now like we've met 40 new awesome people.
Yeah.
It's incredible that this, we wouldn't be on the road if this company is called Road Nation, and they made this all possible for us.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's kind of a new concept.
It's crazy. It is new.
Yeah.
And it freaked us all out at first. It was weird. We didn't know what to do with it or how to
So
explain it to
new,
people.
it's actually been hard to implement.
Yeah.
Can you give us and people that have no clue what crowdfunding is, like crowdfunding touring? I think they do crowdfunded albums, videos, all that kind of stuff. Can you describe a little more in detail?
Yeah, well, it's you know, the music industry's having kind of a rough time, so people have been using crowdfunding in very specific ways over the last probably 3-4 years. If they have a following, they want to record an album, they do crowdfunding, get contributions, and then they're able to go in the studio and pay for their album. And we're the first people to actually try and do that on like a national scale with touring. So we just said to the fans, anybody who can come up with $600, we will play their town.
Wow.
It's just very simple, you know, and we didn't know if we could do it. We had no idea if it was going to work. It was very scary. It was kind of a Hail Mary. We wanted to get out of LA and no one was paying us to.
Right.
And so we asked our fans, and they came up with 30 cities. And not only 30 cities, but in many cases, they contributed even more than $600. People were like, wait a second, how do 4 adults get on the road with $600? Like, well, we'll come to your town, for, you know, it's not fully paid.
It became a community, and then it became a personal thing. Some people were contributing to other towns that they noticed were just like really close. And it's just crazy when we go to shows and you know, there are more than one person and we see the 10 people that contributed or even the 20, and they're like all together, and they now have something that they connect over, and it's really personal. It's really cool.
There are sponsors.
Yeah,
our fans are everything.
They're everything.
Very cool. You heard that here, so you guys know. All right, I got 2 more questions for the band. What's your favorite thing about playing with Allison?
Allison's crazy. So every day is an adventure.
Pull out.
Just the energy she puts in every night is amazing. Like, she's been on every single night of this tour. Every show, I've been playing with Matt and Allison for 3 years, and every show we played, Allison is on, giving it 110%. So, and that's inspiring, I think, for like all of us. Just we're all kind of there with her. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Very cool. Any other answers there? Did he steal it?
He did kind of steal it, but she's an anomaly. She's a real artist. She's a real singer. She's, in my opinion, one of the greatest singers around. And she likes to explore creatively, and that's something that's really missing. You know, I was saying that our fans are our record label, our fans are our sponsors. Well, that's one of the great things about having that relationship with the fans, is that we don't have anyone telling us what kind of music we need to be doing. So we sound like 4 people who genuinely want to get together and play as well as possible and stretch out and imagine and create, and to follow the lead of someone not only who's this talented but also has the years and experience behind her. This is a smart band, and she's a smart person, and that's what we're following. So.
Well, you guys are all amazingly talented musicians, singers.
Can I just say, I really like Allison's ability to move. Maybe she can give you like a little example right now. That's like my favorite thing though, because like in the morning I'll hear like a little move, and I'll be like, oh, Allison's up. Okay, cool.
I knew that too. That's so funny. That's one of my warm-ups. I kid you not. Okay.
It's a good one, right?
It's a great one.
It
the
goes
mask going.
in the
mask
throat, over the teeth,
over
and out the nose.
Coming out of here.
right here. Yep, right there.
Over the throat.
That's it.
In the throat,
The mouth.
In the throat,
house we go.
through the teeth and out of the nose. In the throat, on the teeth and out of the nose.
I think it's out of the eyeballs, right?
The asshole side of the eyeballs.
Isn't that what Stamos told us?
Stamos says, yeah.
That got a little weird.
That's it.
Yeah, that's good. I like it. It was educational though too. So, all right. Well, that was actually. It's funny that kind of segued into this next question. But I was going to ask you, what do you do to keep in good vocal health? Or you know what? Not even what you do. What don't you do? Because that's a better.
God, right? I shove cheese and hot
I love
sauce.
cheese. Yeah.
I don't do dairy.
No.
I don't do hot sauce anymore.
Oh, I have tears.
Coffee anymore.
Oh, again.
I don't drink. I don't do the meth anymore. I'm kidding.
That's good.
Kidding, I still do that.
Stay off the meth, kids.
Wait a minute.
Sorry, Mom.
No, sorry,
I
Mom.
still do
No. Yeah, no,
Fucking
I literally try and not do sugar. Well, I don't do sugar, don't do dairy, don't do alcohol, the drugs, the
That's the name of our next band.
the
Alcohol
drugs.
and the drugs.
yeah, right. And then I warm up a lot.
She wakes up 2 hours before all of us on tour with like 3 hours of sleep and goes jogging for an hour and warms up her voice.
Doesn't that help when you work out?
Oh yeah.
Like it wakes,
Oh yeah.
it
Gets the
has
heart
to.
pumping. I'm not gonna wake up early and do it, but more power
yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair
The
enough.
only way I can stay sane.
All right. So you're on tour for a while. You're gonna be out for a while. What is the biggest message or biggest lesson? Not even lesson. What's the biggest message you want to send with this tour? What's your goal with this?
I mean, meeting people, shaking hands, having people listen and spread the word. You know, we're willing to play 5 shows in one day to just have people hear us. That's it. We just want to play, and we love when people hear us, and also share. Not message, I guess share the language that's, I think, missing of emotion. I think, you know, we all could use a reality check on how we're feeling. And then it's okay to feel. And, you know, it was so good here to experience that with you guys and, you know, musicians in the room. They feel. We're sensitive fucking people. We're so sensitive. I said that word. I'm sorry. I said that. I'm so sorry because that's how emotional we are. But you know, it's just it's good to share that, and it's been incredible to share that with you guys tonight. That's all we want.
It's beautiful. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed hearing from all of these amazing people. This is going down right now. I'm Charissa Nicole, Center Stage Mag. This is Halo Circus and Allison Iraheta. Check her out. Peace, y'all.
Why are we so stupid?